In the heart of Africa, where the sun scorches the red earth and the wind whispers through the palm trees, stories are more than just entertainment. They teach, they warn, they guide. Today, we bring you one of the most iconic tales from Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. The story of a cunning tortoise and a sky full of birds. A story of greed, wit, betrayal, and justice.
Once upon a time, the birds of the air were invited to a great feast in the sky. It was a grand event, a celebration of unity among the birds, and each was invited to bring a dish of its own. Word of the feast spread across the land, and eventually it reached the ears of the sly tortoise, known far and wide for his clever tongue and even cleverer tricks. Now the tortoise could not fly, but he had a plan. He visited each bird, praising their feathers, flattering their wings, and slowly, slyly, he asked for just one feather from each. "A single feather," he said, "so I too may soar to the skies and join in this sacred feast." The birds, moved by his words, agreed. One by one they gave him a feather, and soon Tortoise had enough feathers to take flight. Up he flew, clumsy but determined, higher and higher until the sky opened into a great clearing where long tables shimmered with food and laughter echoed like drums. But Tortoise had one more trick. As the birds welcomed him, he cleared his throat and announced, "Dear friends, I have changed my name. I am now called All of You." Confused, the birds looked at each other, unsure of what this meant. But before they could protest, the feast began, and the host declared, "This delicious food is for all of you." And Tortoise, with a glint in his eye, said, "Ah yes, for all of you, that is me." He devoured everything, dish after dish. Not a crumb was left for the birds who had brought the feast, and the feathers that made his flight possible. Furious and humiliated, the birds turned their backs. They each took back their feathers, leaving Tortoise stranded in the sky. Tortoise, now bare and broken, begged for help, but the birds were done with his tricks. With no feathers, he began to fall. Down, down, through the clouds, through the winds, through the silence of regret. He called out to his wife on the ground, "Wife, bring out all the soft things in the house, mattresses, cloth, grass, prepare the ground." But the birds had gotten to her first, and she, not knowing the trick, brought out the hardest things, mortars, pestles, grinding stones. Tortoise shattered. His smooth shell cracked into jagged pieces. His body was healed, eventually. But his shell would never be the same. And that is why, to this day, tortoises have cracked, rough shells. This tale, passed down through generations, teaches us a simple truth. Greed may win you a feast, but it will cost you your wings. If you enjoyed this tale from Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart, give this video a like and share it with someone who loves a good story. Subscribe for more African folklore, myths, and timeless wisdom retold.